Well, hello, my little sparkles of delight from the universe. Welcome to TrulyDOTfm. My voice will be yours truly. I'm about to provide a guided meditation, and usually TrulyDOTfm usually most commonly, would typically and specifically, particularly, record and then edit and then overlay the visuals on top. But the meditation, the guided meditation, will always be done naturally with my eyes closed, and I will just go with the flow. So I would like to go with the flow live, and as dangerous as that sounds, I would rather help the people in this universe advance further in their spiritual journey, even for a brief respite, because life isn't meant to be lived in the fast lane. Life is a balance of two energies, if you were to simplify it. One is the restful energy, and the other is the more energized, excited energy. In fact, that's probably too simple, but let's call it yin and yang. My meditations often follow a particular path of relaxing the body first. So I'd like you to get comfortable, as I will too. I thought I was comfortable, but 20 minutes in you might find that you are actually readjusting, and that's okay. You can meditate and readjust gently and slowly until your body follows suit. But your mind will eventually follow your body, because that's the goal of meditation, is to bring your attention to various points of awareness. This could be on the senses around us. This could be on the physical. But it has to be in the moment, in the present moment, as you find yourself right now, wherever you are, lying down, sitting down, standing up, saluting to the sky, eyes open, eyes closed, on a bus, in a car. Obviously don't close your eyes when you're driving, but anywhere. People can meditate anywhere. You can either perform mindfulness, or you can meditate at rest when there is nothing demanding of you, no schedules to keep, no tasks impending, although the to-do list is always never-ending. I'd like you to take a deep breath in. It doesn't have to be a strenuous deep breath, but just one that allows you to draw attention to your in-breath. Through the nose and typically out through the mouth. You can visibly or audibly sigh if you wish. Sometimes that's what's needed to let the steam off, you know. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And with every out-breath, readjust, give yourself a wiggle, pull your shoulders back, give your shoulders a swirl. Place your hands on your lap as relaxed as possible. People swear by having their palms facing upwards, outwards, because it's a sign to the universe that you are open and receptive to whatever energies and frequencies are finding their way to you during your height of relaxation. This is a receptive yin energy after all. The receptivity means absorbing the now, absorbing the atmosphere as it stands around us, as it sits around us, swims around us, as it surrounds us. The sound of my voice, the sound of the oven as it cooks my baked potato, the sound of my cat purring, the sound of the fish tank in the background bubbling away. The gentle hum and rustle of the leaves in the hills behind me. Feel free to breathe as naturally as possible, but if you want to take a deep breath in like I just did, please go ahead. The point of closing my eyes means that I have my other senses more attuned to focusing on what's going on in my body and focusing what's going on with the senses around me. So I'm focused on sound at the moment. And in doing this, I'm enhancing my ability to remain aware of the moment, but in the soundscape. So that wherever I am, on the bus, in the car, going for a walk, in the office, my mental ability to tune into my now soundscape will be far more superior, because ultimately I'm training the brain to be more present in these realms. So you can choose your meditation. You can choose to tune into a number of senses, or just one, as I'm doing right now. But when you do tune in, and you let the sounds come to you, not only do you realise that there are far more sounds than you ever accounted for with your eyes open, taking for granted the visual cues which a third or more of our brain is devoted to in our occipital lobe at the back of the head. If you're blind, you're already one step ahead, or visually impaired, again, one step ahead. When you hear the plethora of sounds around you in your soundscape, and they gather and accumulate more than you ever realised, there's something yonder, something beyond that soundscape. You can't quite put your finger on it. Is it a high-pitched hum? Ding, ting, a frequency? Could be tinnitus, of course, but let's be optimistic. The more you focus and concentrate on one realm of experience in this moment, the more you are training your brain to be aware of more than you ever accounted for previously. And there are two sides to this. The first is that you are honing in and advancing your awareness in the moment of the soundscape, or whichever sense you've chosen to focus with. But the other aspect, which is probably the most important, is the fact that your brain is now occupied, no longer concerned with the daily activities of your busy modern day life. And until I started talking about your list of things to do and your bills and your people to see and appointments to make, you didn't think about them because you were too focused on the sound. This is one of the key aspects to meditation. Your energy is being channeled in that one direction. And in doing so, you are resting the remainder of your brain. You are resting your occipital lobe if you have closed your eyes for a start, but if you are just focused on one of the senses like the soundscape, you will find that there are less worries. You are training your brain to be aware of this reality right now, where nothing can harm you. Not unless you put yourself in a difficult and dangerous position, of course, but one usually doesn't meditate after making themselves comfortable in an uncomfortable and difficult and dangerous situation. So I would recommend really understanding what the word meditation actually means. People believe it's to clear the thoughts. In a way, the thoughts are merely dormant, whilst another thought is occupying the activity of the brain. And that is the experiential understanding of the present moment. I'll be quiet for just a few moments now, because I'm now starting to feel my physical body and move from the soundscape into the point just between my eyebrows. Sometimes I have a sensation, a pulsing, a heaviness, and sometimes, as you would visualize an image or a memory, rings of light appear. You should be in a position right now to say for sure you are relaxed. If you've been able to maintain your concentration, as I have done. But fear not if you haven't yet reached that point of relaxation and your body is not yet at rest. Please tune in next time I'm live, because I would like to bring this relaxation, knowledge and understanding to as many people as possible, because that's the only way we can live a beautiful, contented, fulfilled life with all of its ups and downs. It's not about the problems, because we all have problems. It's how you deal with them and how you process them. And don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect, and I haven't yet processed all of my issues and problems and past memories, but I plan to, and I hope I'm able to do this with you. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for listening. As I said before, welcome to TrulyDOTfm. My voice will be yours truly.